It's my pleasure to be here this afternoon with everybody. I'm Changning, Digital Sales Manager working in Rolling Stock Business Unit within Siemens Mobility. I would like to start my talk today by briefly introduce who we are and where we are positioned within the rail industry. Siemens Mobility is part of the bigger Siemens family, along with 10 other business divisions. For example, energy management, digital factory, healthcare, gas and power, just to name a few. We are the most diversified and vertically integrated mobility company. Our product and service covering from rail infrastructure, turnkey project, rolling stock, and also intelligent traffic system, which focus on the road traffic. We have strong presence and legacy in the UK transportation market. So, you have already heard this word digitalisation many times. Why this word has turned into a buzzword? The reason is our public transport system is facing a tremendous pressure from the massive urbanization. So by 2050, as you can see from this slide, 70% of the world's population will live in cities, and 3 times more passenger will travel by train by that time. So you might be wondering, what is the holy grail to tackle this challenge? One of the solutions is to use digital technology, leveraging the data we collected from the train. What do we mean by digitalization in railway? So digitalization means employing innovative digital solution to transform business operation, simultaneously deliver the seamless, best possible passenger travel experience. Siemens is in the forefront of this digitalization innovation. We have product and portfolio covering from smart trains, digital depot. That's where my main area of expertise, and that will be the main topic of today's presentation. Apart from the smart train, apart from the smart depot, we also have ETCS, ATO to better regulate the train movement. Apart from that, we also have intermodal connectivity mobility solution to ensure the passenger are well informed throughout their journey, to ensure their journey is seamlessly interconnected. Before jumping into our digital solution, I would like to explain a little bit more on how the UK rail industry works, because it can be confusing sometimes. So imagine the rail industry as a whole. You have the train, and the train needs to run on the track, not on the road. And train needs to be manufactured, maintained, and the people who bought the train, they don't usually operate the train, but instead they lease the train to the people who operate. Very similar like the way how buy-to-let scheme works in our property market. So ROSCO here stands for Rolling Stock Company. I only listed 3 companies here, but actually there are more. So these companies are typically backed by major financial institutions, and they buy the trains from the train manufacturer, for example, Siemens. And then they lease the train to the TOCs. TOCs stand for Train Operating Company. They operate the train, and they use the track from network rail. So they pay the track access charge to network rail, very similar like the way we pay toll charge to Highway England. On the right-hand side, we have the typical government bodies. ORR stands for Office of Rail and Road, and also Department of Transport. They regulate how the rail industry works, and also at the same time, they regulate network rail, and also they managing the franchise system on the railway market. So I'm sure some of you or most of you are familiar with those logos for the talks. So that's the overview of how UK railway industry works. Next slide is talk about the different requirements from different customers. So we have different requirements from different stakeholders in the different rail industry, and for increased asset availability and reliability, and also improve the customer value and the passenger experience. These are the essential requirements for train operator. We all know how frustrated it can be if the train is cancelled or delayed. So by having these requirements in mind, these inevitably push the digital development for our digital solutions. So next slide. We also have these three key digital challenges from the industry. How to increase the operational performance, how to ease the life cycle management effort, and how to improve the passenger experience, which is more relevant to the general public. So we tackle these challenges through close and open collaborations with the wider industry, with the SME, with the universities, and also with the startups. This diagram shows the end-to-end solution of a journey of the data, how we turn the data into a valuable insights on our cloud platform. So initially, we capture the data from the train through transmission, through processing, and then finally, the data will be landed on our cloud platform, where our data scientists will use intelligent algorithm combined with our expert domain know-how, as well as our best practice, to turn these raw data into valuable insights to provide our customers with values, for example, higher reliability and availability, reduce the risk and reduce the life cycle costs. This slide, this pyramid, is more like a catalog of our digital solution. So sitting on the bottom is our digital enabler, which are the sensors and the connectivity solutions to enable the data transfer from the train to the cloud level. And from level 1 and 2, these are our data as a service. We can either provide raw data or structured data to our customer who would like to develop their own application. Sitting from the top is our best-in-class application and reports, leveraging Siemens engineering and data experience. We divided our reports and digital applications into 3 pillars: operational intelligence, maintenance intelligence, lifecycle intelligence, to ensure that our applications can fulfill all the requirements from our entire stakeholder group within the rail industry. For operational performance, we have this live depot view application to effectively manage the maintenance task, to reduce the asset downtime, and also we use this machine learning algorithm to predict the fault before it's happening. For life cycle management, we have this flagship product called fleet monitoring application. So it automatically reads the work order without human intervention, thus to reduce the time taken for fault finding and resolution. Lastly, the passenger experience, which is more relevant to the wider public. HVAC temperature monitoring dashboard will be used by the operator to remotely change the HVAC temperature setting. HVAC stands for heating, ventilation, air conditioning. Very similar like our household air conditioning. But the difference is when you're sitting in house, you can simply change the temperature setting by press the button. But that's not the case for HVAC on the train, because if you're feeling cold or feeling too warm, the train needs to be taken out from the service, and the temperature will be changed when the train is in the depot. However, if we make this dashboard available to our operator can see the real-time health status of our HVAC system on our train. They can also remotely change the temperature settings. Next topic is toilet. Toilet is a very hot topic. We all know I can't imagine how frustrated we are if the toilet is out of use. So we deliver this dashboard to our operator so that they can remotely see the health status of the toilet system across their entire fleet, so they can take informed action before performance degrade. Collaboration across the industry is a key. As I mentioned, we work closely with the wider business and also with the wider industry, from the initial government body to shape the industry, as well as through startups, SMEs, and also academia. For example, University of Birmingham, we work them closely to deliver cloud-based remote monitoring solution. Since we are in Hull, not sure if I pronounced it correctly, 30 miles away from where we are building this world-class plant in Goole, called Place in Goole, to manufacture this brand new rolling stock. The first stage is to provide 310 brand new rolling stock for our DTAP, London Deep Tube program, which is for the Piccadilly line, to replace the existing aging fleet for the Piccadilly line. These are the aerial footage view of the construction progress. So you can see how the site has been progressed from May last year and also September this year. So this shows the ambitions of our Siemens, how to invest in the UK rail industry. So very soon, this will be the centerpiece of our rolling stock business. That's the end of my talk today. I hope the session was informational. Thank you.